We can't explain this away. It's a long story, folks. But Mark Halperin, if I'm a political reporter and I see that Republicans end up winning this seat, that he doesn't get 50% here and he loses in the runoff, there is only one way to score this as a massive Democratic loss in a district that Trump only won by 1 point. That means you have not made 1 percentage point of progress through all the chaos of the first 100 days. So it's a huge win for Democrats or a huge loss. Same with Republicans, a huge win or a huge loss. There is no middle ground here.
Let's make clear, tonight, there's only two possible outcomes. The guy wins without a runoff, which would be huge and not overinterpreted. It'd be huge.
If the guy gets over 50, that is massive.
But no Republican's going to get over 50.
No.
So the best Republicans can do is force a runoff. And if they do, we're going to have between now and June the test of exactly what you're talking about, which is this guy who's, as Casey's piece makes clear, he's a strong candidate. He's raised a ton of money. But the resistance is then going to have to keep flooding into this district and try to win it, and they'll face a potential backlash again, as she said, of outside money coming in. But this is the test. There's not another election anytime soon that will be seen so as a huge test. If they can't win in this highly educated district around Atlanta, then Democrats are even with Donald Trump's numbers the way they are, they're just not surging the way they need to.
And I will say, and we've got to say it right now, and I heard from a lot of Democratic leaders yesterday, the Democratic Party failed. They failed in the lead up to this. There are all the people marching in the streets. There's not a ground game here like you would expect. I've got to say, even his office, when they were interviewing him, that didn't even look as bustling. This should look like a presidential campaign. This is huge for Democrats. Why they haven't marshaled the resources and had people flooded in there knocking on doors.
He's clearly talented.
They've got a lot there. The guy's raised a lot.
He's raised money from outside the district. You win in these special elections by knocking on doors, dragging people out of their homes, putting them in cars, driving them there. And I'm telling you, I've talked to a lot of people on the ground, Democrats, who say their party's not done what they expected. By the way, speaking of elections in June,